Long time no see, guys. Oh my gosh, it's been forever. It's been so long. So very long. So, as you guys... Ooh, hopefully that's working. Well, hey, as you guys hop on, please say hello. It has been a long time since we've talked. So, please say hi, or if you're catching the replay, hashtag replay in the comments so I know that you are catching this. Happy December. It has been a wild ride of a month for me, for you, for the Scentsy world, for the world in general. It's just wild. Everything's nuts. I'm in quarantine. I've been literally living in my office, guys, for almost a week. It's rough. So, almost done with that. But let's talk about not only just this month, but the year overall. So I personally love the end of December. That weird little in-between Christmas and New Year's is one of my favorite times in the whole year. And I just kind of utilize that to really reflect on the year and get myself prepped and ready and set up for success for the new year to come. So that's kind of what we're going to be talking about. Of course, in the comments, if there's anything you guys want to talk about, anything you guys are super seriously like, oh my God, hey Vanessa, I need help with this, just let me know. But yeah, so first thing I want to get started with is you have to celebrate your successes. It doesn't matter how big it is. It doesn't matter how small it is. It doesn't matter how simple it seems to be. You have to celebrate your successes. What are you proud of accomplishing in 2021 within your business? Did you meet new people? Did you do a party? Did you book several parties? Did you have anyone join your team? Did you try something new and it worked out well? Did you accomplish a new promotion with Scentsy? There's so many things. Did you grow your customer base? Did you get new Scentsy Club subscribers? Did you earn an incentive trip? Whatever those things are, hey guys. Meeting new people. Stephanie, I love it. What are some new things that you're proud of? It doesn't have to be huge. Guys, it could be as simple as I met a new person and they're awesome, or I actually sent out mail, or whatever it is. But I want you to really, really take a second to focus on what are you proud of accomplishing in 2021. Because, listen, you're not always going to have someone else cheering for you. And you're not going to have anyone else that knows exactly what you do in your business every day, every week, every month, every year. So you have to be the person that celebrates your own success. So in the comments below, if you are willing to, please share it. Completed all 3 levels of Sensational Start. Way to go, Melissa. Stepping out of your comfort zone. Yes, that is huge. Huge, huge, huge. So first thing we're going to do is just celebrate. Let's just celebrate you. Let's celebrate me. Let's celebrate that. Because when you celebrate yourself, you're never going to be worried about someone else not celebrating you. Because guess what? The only person that's always going to cheer for you is yourself. So share. Don't be shy. What are you proud of accomplishing? Huge, huge, huge. I mean, listen, I will always be here for you guys. Listen, I will. But I don't know every single thing that happens. I can't walk around and follow you every second of every day and say, oh my God, great job getting out of bed today. Or, woo, I'm so proud of you for doing that follow-up. I wish I could. I wish there were a million of me that could do that, but I won't always be there every second of every day is all I mean. So, not only accomplishing her goals, but surpassing them. Yes, Ashley, that's incredible. So we start off with what we're proud of, okay? What made you feel good? What did you accomplish? What are you proud of doing? And then we're going to talk about what went well. What things did you do in your business in 2021 that worked out well? A follow-up system. Maybe it's a daily task system. Maybe it's a certain way to party. Maybe it's the way that you're posting in your VIP page, the consistency of posting in your VIP group. Maybe it's mailings. Maybe it is asking people to join, asking people to host. There's so many different things, but I want you to make a list. Actually physically make one because you're going to want this, guys. And tell me in the comments, write it on your paper, tell me what went well. What worked out? You did it and it worked in 2021. Those are the things. Okay, bar specials, 3,000 PRV month, way to go. That's amazing. But yeah, so we're going to talk about what went well, because the things that do work out in 2021 are the things that are going to roll over and you're going to continue to use them in 2022. Now, because you already did them and it already worked out, it's not going to take you a whole lot of effort to redo it because you already know how. You don't have to watch trainings. You don't have to test it out. It's already working. So those are the things that you want to make sure you identify as you're going to bring them from 2021 over to 2022. So for me, here we are again, another year of bingo parties. Bingo parties have been going on for 2 years now for me, almost 2 years, and they still work. So because the bingo party works well for me, it brings in new customers, everyone has fun, it engages people, brings them into my VIP page, brings in sales, and allows me to recruit, grow my team. So bingo parties is something that went well in 2021. Again, I'm going to bring that over to 2022. Sell with Amy is my go-to follow-up system. It still works for me. It works well. I'm going to take that in 2021 and bring it over and keep doing that in 2022. Now, because I already know how to do bingo parties, I already know my follow-up system, it's going to be super easy for me to continue to do that. Essentially, what I'm talking about is the foundation of your business. Because what you're doing when things do work well and you try them out, you're setting down and laying the foundational bricks of your business. Now, when you have a strong foundation, you can actually build upon it. So when you have things that work well, those are your foundational bricks. You already know how to do it. You don't have to train on it. You don't have to watch videos. You just already do it. Then, because you already know how, you can focus your extra time and energy on the things that you need to add on, okay? So, signed up for Sell with Amy, works well for me, lots of joint conversations. Oh, Melissa, bingo parties. Sweet, sweet girl, I will help you with all things bingo. Just search bingo in this group and you'll find everything you ever need to know. They're incredible. All right, guys, so we talked about what worked well and what we're proud of, but now I want to focus on the failure. Hey, Vanessa, what are you talking about? We don't like failure. Yes, we do. We love failure because every time you failed, that means that you tried. That means that you put the effort in and it didn't work out, and that's okay because you can't fail unless you try. So, you want to fail because then that opens up the avenue for you to figure out what went wrong. So every time you fail, every time something doesn't work out, look at it, say, okay, this didn't work out. This is a learning opportunity for me to figure out what went wrong, how can I change that, or what new can I try in that place to see if I can get a different outcome. And guess what? The most successful people in the world just failed more than everybody else, except they didn't give up. So every person in the world is going to fail. I have failed in my business, in parties, in follow-up, in systems, in team building, in recruiting, in leaders, everything, every part of my business I've failed more times than I can count. But I never gave up. And I looked at it every single time and I said, well, that didn't work. Back to the drawing board. What can I do differently to get a different outcome that I desire? And my friends, you're going to fail. You're supposed to fail. And if you don't fail, that means you're not doing anything. So let's talk about what did not work well in 2021. What did you try to do and it was a flop? It didn't work how you thought it would, and it just was not okay. It just didn't work. So tell me in the comments, what did not work out well? For me personally, I tried texting parties, complete flops. I tried 30-minute live parties, complete flops. I tried doing basically several other party types besides bingo, and they didn't work. And that's okay. That just tells me that I can try those again, or I could stick to what I know works, which is bingo parties, which is exactly what I did. Okay, now other things, I have tried several different ways to figure out my daily tasks. How am I going to get done the things that need to get done every day and stay accountable? Well, I tried so many different things. Planners, papers, to-do lists on my phone, fancy pretty ones, and they weren't working. But just recently, I found something else that I think will work, and I'm going to try it until I fail, and then I'm going to tweak it until I make it successful. what didn't work. It is just as important to identify what did not work as it is to identify what did work. Because when you pick out what didn't work, one of two things happens. You either make the conscious decision to stop doing that thing because it's not working, or you make the conscious decision to look at that, figure out what went wrong, and where can you improve or try something else to figure out the same thing. So, are you going to fix it, or are you going to trash it? And there's nothing wrong with throwing things away that didn't work. If it didn't work for you, that's okay. I've tried other follow-up systems. They didn't work for me. That's okay. So you either throw it away and then keep trying to find something else, or you take the thing that you're struggling with, maybe it's host coaching, and then you say, okay, host coaching didn't work for me. I know that I need to do host coaching. That's not an option. So let me look at different areas that I could tweak. What could I have done differently? Where could I have put more effort in? What can I do to get better at that? Okay. So let's see. Follow-up is hard for me, even with Amy. 30-minute flash parties were yucko. Oh gosh, true that. So follow-up for you, Melissa, might just be that you have to, and it really depends. So what part of follow-up do you struggle with? Do you struggle with messaging people and what to say? Do you struggle with actually sitting down to do the follow-up? Do you struggle with when to follow up with, who to follow up with, those kind of things? So that's where you need to hone in and identify, I have to do follow-up because it's important to my business. But then you say, what area do I struggle in and how do I get better with that? So communication with hostesses is huge, huge, huge. So then you say, that's necessary. I can't just throw that away. So what other things can I try out or do? All right, guys. So moving on to our next task, you need to focus on what are you going to add on to your business in 2022. That means you keep the things that you're keeping, you get rid of the things you need to get rid of, and then you decide, what am I adding on or what am I improving upon, whether that's a new follow-up system, a new way to communicate with your hostesses, XYZ. What are you improving on and what are you adding on? So when you have those things you're good at, that's foundational bricks in your business. If you have a strong foundation of networking, follow-up, parties, and recruiting, you can again build upon that foundation. If you don't have a strong foundation in each of those four things, then I'm telling you, your focus should be on each of those four things that you are lacking, whether that's follow-up or networking. By the way, networking, guys, is just meeting new people. You never stop meeting new people. If you stop meeting new people, you're going to run out of customers, you're going to run out of hostesses, and you're going to run out of people to ask to join. Truth be told, there's no way around it. But parties, that third brick, actually help you network. It helps you to meet new people. So parties, bring in PRV, bring in new people, bring in potential recruits. Recruiting is the only way to grow your team and the only way to make $30,000 in 1 month, every month for an entire year, is to grow a team. I hate to tell you this, but you just have to do it. But here's my thing. When you grow a team, when you become a leader, I promise you, it is the most fulfilling thing you'll ever do in your business. It will make you feel so incredible. And you get to help others. And it really is just such a rewarding, beautiful thing in this life. So recruiting, parties, follow up, turns your one-time customers into repeat customers. You don't want to have to go find 100 new customers every year, do you? Or would you rather have 100 customers that reorder from you so that when you meet new people, you have 150 customers or 200 customers or 300 customers, okay? And networking, different ways besides partying, of course partying, but in addition to partying, how are you meeting new people? You always want to make sure of that. So adding on more rewards for Cincy Club people, some sort of personal subscription, I love that. Network with party attendees more. Yeah, so Cincy Club. For me, I have a strong foundation in my networking, partying, recruiting, and follow-up. So I can now add on bricks to my foundation in 2022. One of those bricks is Cincy Club because, guys, Cincy Club is residual income. It is, I always get really close to the camera when I'm excited. So, Scentsy Club is huge because it's auto PRV. It generates every month, 2 months, or 3 months, whatever your customers subscribe to. Guys, Lisa Rowberry, if you don't know her, look her up. She's a darling close friend of mine, and she is the queen of Scentsy Club. Let me tell you this. Her PRV, not her commissions, her PRV, her sales. She makes over 10,000 PRV every month on Scentsy Club alone. Let me tell you, her paycheck has got to be fat with a PH, lots of A's, and a few extra T's. Because of Scentsy Club. When you get people on Scentsy Club, it's PRV that you really don't have to think about. Of course, you're going to thank them and follow up and let them know, hey, just so you know, your Scentsy Club subscription is about to run on X day. But, listen, that can bring in so much PRV for you so that when life happens, because it will, when a loved one passes, someone loses a job, something catastrophic happens with the world, the universe, your house, whatever, or maybe you're really sick. Something's going to happen. Life will always hit you. But when it does, if you build up Scentsy Club, your business will still grow. Your business will sustain itself through those hard patches of life. Now listen, the other thing Scentsy Club can do for you is if, say you have XYZ in PRV every month. So for me, I usually average 2,500 PRV every month, okay? In Scentsy Club, I usually have anywhere from 150 to 300 PRV just in Scentsy Club alone. So let's say I have 300 PRV in Scentsy Club. That means to hit my goal of 2,500, I only need to sell 2,200. Imagine if your Scentsy Club was $1,000 a month. You get 1,000 PRV every month from Scentsy Club customers. That means in order to hit a 2,000 PRV goal, so you get that commission paycheck increase, in order to get to 2,000, you already have 1,000 from Scentsy Club. So that means you only need to sell 1,000 between follow-up, parties, and networking. Boom. You only have to sell 1,000 because you're already getting PRV from Scentsy Club. So I hope you guys see the value in that and how important it is. But for me, that's what I'm seriously focusing on and what I want to add on in 2022. All right, guys. Now, the thing, it's insane. I know it is. It's crazy. The last thing I want to last thing I want to touch on before, I was going to say poke on, but that didn't make sense. Last thing I want to touch on before we leave. So, the things you need to improve on, or the things you're going to add on to your business, okay? One at a time. Hear me again. One thing at a time, because if you try to do 17 things, if you get off this call and you're like, oh yeah, I'm going to do the things, I'm going to go do this, I'm going to start 3 new parties, host coaching, follow-up, Scentsy a system for my daily tasks, a system for this, a system for that, Scentsy Club, blah, 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 all these things, because you're excited. You're like, yeah, I'm going to do all these things. Then you're going to get overwhelmed, and then you're not going to know where to start. And then you're going to burn out and quit before you even get started. And then you're not going to actually move anywhere. Okay? One thing at a time. Make a list of everything you'd like to do, but focus on one thing at a time. So if on your list is Scentsy Club, follow-up, host coaching, and parties, start with follow-up. Focus on follow-up. Try out systems until you find one that works. Get used to it. Once you feel good, go back to that list and say, okay, cool. I feel good about follow-up. Now let me go over to parties. I want to figure out a new party type. So then you try out a few party types, you watch a few videos, and once you feel comfortable there, you're like, okay, cool. I decided I really like bingo parties. Then you're going to go back to your list and you're going to say, okay, my next thing I want to focus on is host coaching. So I know I'm going to be doing follow-up. I know I'm going to be doing bingo parties. Now I could focus on host coaching. So you're going to watch videos on YouTube. You're going to use our team page as a resource. And you're going to look up everything you can. You're going to try it out. You're going to do trial and error because things are going to work and things are going to not work. So then you tweak it until you make it authentic to you. And then you go back to your list and you say, okay, cool. I feel great about host coaching and parties and follow-ups, and I'm doing all those things. Now I can add on Scentsy Club as a focus. Okay, how can I do this? I'm going to go run to YouTube. I'm going to watch Lisa Roberry's video. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, but do it one thing at a time. Don't get overwhelmed. Guys, this is not a race. Your business isn't going to die tomorrow. One thing at a time. Just remember, focus on your fundamentals, your follow-up, your networking, your parties, and your recruiting. Just keep that going. Maybe one day a week you focus on each thing. 10 minutes. It is not something that has to consume your life. All you need is some efficiency and some focus. So I hope that helps you guys a ton. We are going to be working very closely with setting up goals for 2022. So keep this all in mind. Write it down somewhere because I'm going to ask you guys for it again. But we are going to be working on creating goals in 2022. So that way you have on paper tangible places where you could look at your goals. Now, with your goals, you're not going to hit them all, and that's okay because a goal is simply for direction. Hitting a goal or not hitting a goal doesn't mean you're a failure. When you don't hit a goal, you're going to do the same thing that you would do when something you tried out didn't work. And you say, okay, I didn't hit my goal. But did I grow in the process? And if the answer is yes, then you win. Okay? Goals can be rolled over like those rollbacks that Walmart used to have. Listen, goals can roll over. I had so many goals roll over from 2021 to 2022. And I'm going to say, what could I have done differently? What new things can I try to get there? And what didn't work out? I look at my goal, I evaluate that, and then we move forward. So guys, we're going to set some goals so we have direction, so we can grow, but I promise you it's nothing scary. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. You will see me back here in a week for a goal setting session, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Love you.